out there. Hope you are having a good day, and if you're not, try to think about stuff that's good in the midst of the bad. Thankfulness, gratitude, forgiveness, I always put in the end of my videos. I'll put on the front here. Get those dialed in. You'll be a dialed in soul and happy. We're here in that lakeside job, East San Diego County, and we're doing a slide enclosure. And if you're following along with this series of videos, you can see the progress we're making, but haven't done an update in a while. So here is our project update. It is July 11th, I think. So let's walk and talk, and I'll fill you in on what we've been doing. Trying to flip this camera around without breaking and turning off the video. So is it going? Yes, it's going still. So as you know from the earlier videos, we started at the bottom and got the rebar around the foot of the slide there as it goes into the pool, and put that in there and poured that, pre-pour it. I like to pre-pour things, as my other videos have mentioned, because it's a lot easier on shotcrete day when you have the tricky parts like the under portion of that walkthrough on the slide. So we started here, worked our way right or south if you care about the orientation, to due north, and we have burlap on the inside, chicken wire on the outside. You can also use plastic instead of chicken wire, some kind of a grid. Got that at Home Depot. There's also, I think, other products you can get that are for that more specifically. Probably cost more, but I don't know. Chicken wire is great. You stretch it, pull it tight, and it's like mini rebars all through the concrete. Really superfying it and making it strong. Rebar rocks and boulders, we shape them out as we go. I try to remember angles and differences and look at real rocks in nature. So this is the beginning again. We start off here, we pre-poured it. And I'll walk around this side, and this is the way the slide looks from the front going up. I'll stroll around this way here. Don't be afraid to make big boulders. I'm 6'5", so this one's above me. That's 7 feet almost. And when you're doing big scale items, big scale projects, you need some big scale boulders. A lot of guys tend to make them in the same similar size and scale, and it's best if you break that up. Big, little, mediums, all that kind of thing. Again, using God's creations, rocks that are in nature as our guide. This is the back side, so it's not as critical in terms of having huge in and outs. Right here, we don't want that because we are going to actually create a platform up here, so you people can walk around the start point of the slide and be able to stand at about this level and look up and see the person who's riding the slide and give them a high five as they're going by. Boom! And this will have a, excuse me for the coughing, we'll have a railing rock that'll just go up and down, and it'll be protecting obviously anyone from a fall, because that'd be a big bump on the head, not good. The back section is going to be is becoming the last part of how we're figuring it out, but we put footings down here, same as we've talked about before. 6, 8, 10 inches down. Try to get some hard soil. Whenever there's a slope, you make it stair-stepped so it's flat. Pre-poured those with pegboard, and you can see an example of that right here. Real fast, threw that piece in just a few minutes. Threw a block in there to hold this part because it was stretching out. Super quick, easy approach with pegboard. You can make complete retaining walls with that stuff. If you have the clear in the back, you want to put some waterproofing on there, either a membrane or even a rubber liner or backing of some kind. Usual stuff you guys do when you're doing a retaining wall that's holding back dirt so the water doesn't get through and have the efflorescence coming out. I'm not worried about too much. I'm going to apply Aquablock XL, which is that penetrating new word penetrating product that goes into the capillaries, and it forms sort of a gel that impedes water penetration all the way through. So I use that on all my rockwork areas that have water issues. I'm getting really thorough in this video here. All the rebar that will not be encased in steel is painted with a galvanizing paint. It's paint for galvanized steel, Rust-Oleum. Paint the heck out of it, and then areas we also try to encase in concrete wherever we can. This is the back of the slide tunnel area, walk-through area, all pegboard. Just leave it in there, who cares? It's part of the building process. Rocks I'm shaping as I go, figuring out things a little bit at a time. No rush, no fuss. So All this area hasn't been figured out yet. There'll be a platform, maybe another planter somewhere in here. Stairs are going to go boom, boom, switch back over that rock that we did yesterday. And so we've poured up this retaining wall like I was talking about, and so I can backfill the dirt. I know I can stand there. Nothing's going to happen in terms of sloughing, falling, bending. On shotcrete day, if you tried to do everything in one day with a shotcrete, it can be done, but it's nice to have all these areas stabilized and not a problem. Pre-pour the sides here all the way around it. I want this like locked in good, not going to fall around, fall or bend or get torqued or twisted. Taped it off with plastic. Again, pre-poured all these areas. We used a piece of cardboard tube that was used to bring in some sod for a friend of mine. Cut it in half and then cut holes in it, and then we we then hog ringed burlap to it, and then we pre-pour it, and so we know we got steel reinforced parameters on this whole bad boy. As I walk backwards down the slide and trying not to kill myself, so that is a thorough explanation there of that. And so today's agenda is to continue the process of shaping the rocks out, burlapping, and pouring up footings and this sort of thing. Cut all those pieces off. I talked about that in another video about setting up pours for satellite rocks on a slope, and you can check that other video out if you wish. And so that is a big update. Pre-poured that wall, so that whole thing's structurally sound. There'll be no movement coming in when you stand up there, which is great. Top piece there will be a railing rock, and that will have chicken wire both sides of it. And then we just work it up. We mix up concrete with mortar mix, about 50-50, and just sort of get it in there to start the ball rolling. Once that goes off, the next day we can add much more and thicken it out to 6 inches or so. So that railing rock right there will be there to protect anybody from tumbling off the top of this thing. So planters going to put sprinklers in there and get those all dialed in. So very long update on the rock pile here, the lakeside job. Hope you guys are having a good day. Remember to be thankful and forgiving, and get really good at forgiveness, I'm telling you. And remember, you got to forgive yourself too. Some of us are the hardest on ourselves, more so than other people. So give yourself a break, man, and get God in your heart. We're not supposed to do this whole thing by ourselves. It's too hard. I don't like it to do it by myself. I tried that. It's very, very not good. So anyway, davehenderson.podia.com. Support my channel, support my life if you can. Get some products, learn how we do this. A lot of free stuff there. And ask me any questions you want. I'll do my best to help you out. Start a new business. Yeah, I've done it a few times. Multi-millions of dollars in gross receipts from those businesses. First as a sand sculptor, and then here as a fake rock guy making stuff around San Diego County, and a few out of towners too. But anyway, I have a course also tell you how to learn how to do what you learn, how to make a living doing what you love, do what you want to do when you grow up, figure it out, and have an awesome life, and not be imprisoned by bosses and other people who are running your life and can fire you. Only you can fire you when you're an entrepreneur. So you got to do a good job for your clients. And that's what I do try to do. But I'm still kicking after many decades by the grace of God, indeed. So anyways, hope you're having a great day. I am a rambler and a gambler and a talker. So maybe it's the heat. It's gone in my head. Have a great day. God bless you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know. And this is the update on the lakeside job. Until next time, we will see you on the rock pile. All right. Have a great one. God bless. Bye.